Your clients aren't choosing you, and we are going to be fixing that in this video. I'm going to be sharing with you what you should do in order to get your clients to choose you and not your competitor. Now let's jump straight into it. The main reason why people wouldn't even choose to work with you is because you don't have any specific thing that you are providing for them. You are not sure what your value proposition is, and that's where the problem is. If you're not sure what your value proposition is, how exactly are you going to be communicating that to your clients? And if you're not able to communicate that, there's no way that you can actually convince them to buy from you and not a business that's been, existing for many years. Because let's not forget, you're just starting out. So people don't really know you enough to know whether or not they should be working with you. Now, in order for you to create your value proposition, firstly, you need to actually identify the problem that your business strives to solve. For example, if you're a credit repair coach, that's the only thing I can think of right now because I'm currently working with a client who is. So if you're a credit repair coach, you're helping someone fix their credit. Now, secondly, you're going to actually come up with a solution. So is this going to be in the form of you coaching them for the next 3 months to help them fix their credit? Is it going to be you doing it for them? How exactly are you going to be the solution to their problem? Are you going to be doing everything for them? Are you going to be teaching them on how they can actually fix their credit? What are you doing with people in order to help them solve that problem that you identified? Now that you've identified the problem, you know that you are going to be bringing the solution in this specific way. Now you need to figure out how you're going to convince people to come to you specifically. Because I can tell you now, there are many more credit repair coaches, there are many more business coaches, there are more consultants. So you're not the only one who is in this industry. So you need to then figure out what is going to make people actually come to you. Is it because of the way that you do things? Is it because you're faster? Is it because you are credible? You have more experience? What is it that makes you different from your competitors, that makes you stand out from your competitors? And what is it about you that's going to actually attract people, that's actually going to get people to work with you? You need to figure that out because it makes it so much easier for you to know how exactly to talk to people. Now, your value proposition might be the most important thing, which could be stopping you from getting clients that are actually going to choose you and not your competitors. But there's another thing that you need to think about. Sometimes it's because you don't have any credibility. People do not trust you. That's why it's then important that when you're marketing your services or your products, you are able to show that you have worked with someone, gotten that person that result that you are promising them. That is the best way to do it. So this can be done in the form of testimonials. So you're going to get your previous client to actually write something really nice about you, or basically just sharing the experience they've had with working with you. Or else, the second thing that you could do is have a case study. So you're going to walk people through exactly what you did with your previous client and how you got them the results that you were able to get them. Another thing that you could do is actually coming up with a brand story. This could be your origin story, how you actually came to be, how your business came to exist. So with the example that we had before for a credit repair coach, it could be that you were struggling with your credit at some point, educated yourself, fixed your credit, got to the point where your credit score was high enough for you to actually be able to get your dream house. That is your origin story. But please make sure that your origin story makes sense for what exactly you are doing in your business. Make sure that it is relevant and people can actually, understand each step and understand how exactly you got to where you are at that moment. Because it is through that some people are able to relate with your story and they can actually come to you and they can understand why you're doing what you're doing. Lastly, what could be stopping you from actually getting clients to choose you might be the fact that you are communicating features and not the end result. People don't care how many meetings they're going to be having with you. They care about what exactly is going to happen after they've gone through this meeting with you, if they've gone through this coaching with you. The end result is what they're looking for. So make sure that you're continuously painting a picture. You're telling people how exactly their life is going to look like after they've worked with you. But in order for you to do that, you need to firstly understand who your target audience is and understand what's actually important to them. What is it that they desire? What is it that they really want? What is it that they want to achieve? So that you can figure out how you're going to be the bridge between where they are right now with where they want to be. So once you figure that out, make sure that you're constantly telling your clients, you're constantly communicating this end result, because yes, that's what people would actually be coming to you for. Now, in this video, we spoke about 3 things that could be stopping people from choosing to work with you. Firstly, we spoke about the fact that you don't have a value proposition. I told you the format that you should have: identify a problem, figure out the solution, be the solution, and then understand why people would choose to work with you and not your competitor. Then we spoke about credibility, the fact that you need to have testimonials, case studies, things to back you up and get people to actually trust that you can help them achieve that specific result that you were talking about. Then lastly, we spoke about the fact that you need to be talking about the end result and not the features of your coaching. So I'm talking about how many times people are actually going to be meeting with you, and actually talk about what exactly they desire and how exactly you're going to get them to what they desire. As much as there are reasons for why people wouldn't choose you, sometimes it's because you're actually not marketing your business, and if you are, you're not doing it effectively. And that's the reason why I have linked a video at the end of this video that you need to go and watch on how to market your business effectively. So I'll see you there.